Greetings, Lambda Chi Alpha High Pies and advisors. Welcome to the August Advisor Update. This is the first advisor update of the new school year. And if you're a new High Pi, a new advisor, my name's JJ Hubert, and I'll be recording and sending out an advisor update every month, usually on the first Thursday. On occasion, you will see special updates I call the lightning updates. These may have some particular info you need to see right away that can't wait until the regular update. So pay attention to those when they come out. The email this video is attached to often has more detailed information than what I have time to share in the video. I will often have a guest with me, and today is no different. We recorded an interview with our newest member of the volunteer support team, so we'll meet him at the end of this time. But before that, here are some updates. Fall billing for the fall 2025 semester, the invoices will be posted on September 15th and will be due October 15th. Please be sure your chapters are up to date on their rosters before then. This ensures that billing is accurate and that we don't have to do anything after the fact. Be on the lookout for an email from Sarah in our accounting department with more info. Included on a chapter's fall invoice will be the cost of any unreturned or lost 11th edition ritual books. A set of ritual books consists of one initiation ritual manual and 7 small copies of the initiation ritual. Last March, a set of the new 12th edition ritual books were sent to chapters. Instructions included sending the 11th edition set back to the Office of Administration. Some chapters have not returned their old materials, and their officers and High Pi have been contacted. John Post, Learning Development Manager, has sent an email confirmation to the Alpha, Phi, and Pi of the chapters who have returned the 11th edition set, along with the cost they will be invoiced for an incomplete set. The final date for the OOA to receive the 11th edition books is Friday, August 29th. If materials are not returned by this date, the chapter will be invoiced for the full amount of $1,200. That is $500 per manual and $200 per smaller book. There are a small number of chapters whose new set of materials have not been sent yet. They will not be held to this deadline for the 11th edition books, nor invoiced for ritual books this fall. For any questions relating to ritual books, please email John Post. His email will be included in the text of this email. Last month, the Lambda Chi Alpha Education Foundation approved $2.2 million in grants to the Fraternity for Education programs. These include funding for volunteer support programs like our facilitator trainings, Neville Advisor colleges, and any in-person trainings that we do. The foundation is also accepting applications on a rolling basis for scholarships for undergraduate members. These are for undergraduate members who want to travel abroad. To learn more, visit the foundation's website and see the email that this update came in. Because of the foundation's generous grant to the fraternity, we're excited to host a second NAC this calendar year in Dallas, Texas. This will be in November. This NAC is for newer High Pies and advisory board members. Our programming is focused on the advisors, specifically advising the Delta, Tau, and Kappa officers. If you are a newer High Pi or advisory board member advising one of these 3 officers and would like to go, please reach out to Alan Horton at ahorton@lambdachi.org. If you are an experienced High Pi with advisory board members advising these 3 positions, and if you would like your board members to go, please also email Alan. You've already seen a number of emails from me this summer on this year's RMA credit for chapter advisors completing orientation tracks in Lambda Chi Academy. This is brand new, and it's something we've been working on for over a year now. Your chapter can qualify for this RMA credit if your chapter's advisors complete the High Delta, High Tau, and High Kappa orientations on Lambda Chi Academy. 3 separate advisors must complete the 3 different orientations. So, 1 for Delta, 1 for Tau, and 1 for Kappa. These tracks are available now, and they've been released this week. More information on the specifics of these orientations and instructions on how to access the Academy is included in this email and the video that this came in. We are happy and excited to unveil our Advisors in Action podcast. Last month, we released our first episode. This exists under the larger Chop Talk podcast, but is geared towards our High Pies and advisory board members. Here we will share operational information and introduce members of the staff and other volunteers. So please give us a listen. These are all of our updates from around the office for August. Now we're going to cut to that interview I mentioned earlier, where I interviewed Brother Anthony Maurer. He is our newest member of the volunteer support team. Thank you all for listening.
Thank you for that, JJ.
Yeah, welcome, Anthony. This is the August Advisor Update, your first Advisor Update. So thank you for being here. You started in June.
Yes,
You started in June.
July 7th.
That was July. All right, very cool. That's awesome. So you haven't been here long. Give us a rundown. What's your Lambda Chi experience?
Yeah. So my journey with Lambda Chi began at the University of North Carolina at Charlotte. Go Niners. Beta Upsilon Zeta 994. During my time as an undergrad, I had the opportunity to serve as High Gamma and Standards Chairman. And outside of my chapter, I also held leadership roles across the fraternity and sorority community, including serving as president of Order Omega and the vice president of recruitment for the Interfraternity Council.
Awesome. So what were you doing before you joined staff?
So before joining the Office of Administration, I worked professionally in higher education. Most recently, I served as the assistant director for fraternity and sorority life at the College of Charleston, where I advised both IFC and Panhellenic councils, supported leadership development initiatives, and helped coordinate large-scale programs for the fraternity and sorority life community. I also previously held roles at Millsaps College and Syracuse University, all focused on supporting fraternity and sorority life.
So Greek life has really been a big part of your life, Anthony, is what it sounds like.
Yes. All things fraternity and sorority life all the time.
Walk us through what's your role here on staff.
Yes. Now that I'm a current staff member of the volunteer support team, I serve as a volunteer support officer, and I focus on recruiting, training, and supporting our advisory board members across all Zetas. I'm incredibly passionate about the impact our volunteers make, and I'm here to help ensure they all feel empowered, equipped, and connected in their role.
And brothers, gentlemen, those watching our video today, if that sounded familiar, it is. So that's what I was doing up until this moment that we hired Anthony. He stepped in to help take some of that from me so that I can focus more on our marketing and communication. So what you used to come to me with for advisory board information and recruiting and requests, that's Anthony now. As always, you can always email me, and I'm happy to pass you over to him. Anthony, thank you. Thank you for being here. Thank you for joining us today. Thank you for your passion for all that you're doing for us. Our goal here in volunteer support is to make advising in Lambda Chi Alpha fun, feasible, and fulfilling. Anthony's a part of that, as is the rest of the team. So as the new school year gets started here, let us know how we can continue to support you. Thank you for all that you do. As always, it's a great day to be a Lambda Chi.